My mother abandoned our family when I was 8. 20 years later, I found her homeless on the streets of my city. What I did next cost me everything. I was buying coffee at the corner shop when I saw her sitting on the sidewalk across the street, thin and weathered, but unmistakably my mother, the woman who walked out on my father, my younger brother, and me 2 decades earlier without a goodbye. I'd imagined this moment countless times, minus the righteous anger, the demands for explanations, the chance to tell her how her absence shattered our family. Instead, I froze coffee, burning my hand as it overflowed the cup. She didn't recognize me. How could she? I was 28 now, a corporate attorney with a designer wardrobe and a condo overlooking the bay. The little girl she left behind existed only in faded photographs. I walked away that day, but I couldn't stop thinking about her hollow eyes. Against every instinct, I returned the next morning. She was still there, collecting cans from a public trash bin. "Excuse me," I said, holding out a sandwich. "Would you like something to eat?" Her hands trembled as she took it. "Bless you, dear." I sat beside her, maintaining my disguise as a kind stranger. Over the next 2 weeks, I returned daily, bringing food and necessities, piecing together the story of her life. She called herself Margot now, though her name was Margaret. She mentioned having children once, but said she didn't deserve them anymore. What emerged was a story of untreated mental illness, addiction following an injury, and a downward spiral that had left her on the streets for 7 years. She didn't speak of us with indifference, but with a shame so profound it had consumed her identity. When I finally told my father and brother about finding her, their reactions were exactly what I'd expected. "She made her choice," my father said flatly. "We moved on. You should too." My brother Mike was more direct. "She's dead to us. Keep bringing this up, and you'll be dead to us too." For 3 months I lived a double life, corporate attorney by day, secretly helping my homeless mother by evening. I found her a room in a transitional housing program and connected her with mental health services, all while maintaining my anonymity. My father had established a charitable foundation after selling his construction business, and the annual gala was our family's most public event. This year's cause, addressing homelessness in our city. The irony wasn't lost on me as I sat at the head table, watching donors in designer clothes discuss the homeless problem, while my own mother slept in a shelter funded by these same people. During my father's speech about compassion and second chances, something broke inside me. I stood up, interrupting him mid-sentence. "I found Mom," I announced to the silent ballroom. "She's been homeless in our city for years, struggling with mental illness while we pretend she never existed." The room froze. My father's face drained of color. "I've been helping her get treatment," I continued. "She's getting better, and she has so much regret for leaving. If we talk about second chances tonight while denying one to our own family member, we're nothing but hypocrites." The aftermath was swift and brutal. My father publicly disowned me that night. My invitation to the family lake house wedding was rescinded. Colleagues who depended on my father's connections suddenly had no time for me. Within a month, I was passed over for partnership at my firm. Not the right time, they said, though everyone knew the real reason. 6 months later, I left corporate law to work for a legal aid clinic specializing in mental health advocacy. My salary dropped to a third of what it had been. I lost the condo, the luxury car, the social circle I'd built over years, but I gained something unexpected. Margaret minus Mom. Mina slowly recovered enough to volunteer at the same clinic, sharing her story with others battling similar demons. We rebuilt a relationship nothing like the mother-daughter bond I'd lost, but something new and hard won last Christmas. She gave me a small wooden box containing the only photo she'd kept during her years on the street. Me at 7, sitting on her lap at a park, both of us laughing. "I carried this through everything," she whispered, "even when I had nothing else." Sometimes the family we fight for isn't the one society recognizes, and the courage to forgive costs everything we thought we valued. But some prices are worth paying, even when nobody else understands why.